morning, children. Myself, Rashni Vinit. This is your second class for English grammar. I hope you all watched the previous video on YouTube. Today I am going to explain you the second chapter of English grammar. Name of this chapter is Noun, Singular and Plural. So listen carefully for the better understanding. You are already familiar with the singular and plural forms of noun. I am just giving a short explanation. The form of a noun which shows the number of noun, 1, is called singular form, and the form of noun which shows the number of noun more than 1 is called its plural form. For example, if we say child, then we are talking about one child, and if we say children, then we are talking about more than one child. So, we can say that child is the singular form and children are the plural form. Now, let us see some rules by which we can form the plural form into the singular. Rule number 1. Rule number 1 says that if any noun ends with s, double s, sh, ch, or x, we add es at the end of the noun to change it into its plural form. For example, class becomes classes, bus becomes buses, bush becomes bushes, church becomes churches, and box becomes boxes. Rule number 2. Rule number 2 says that if any noun ends with o, we add either s or es to change into its plural form. For example, mango becomes mangoes and video becomes videos. Rule number 3 says that any noun ends with y and it has a, e, o, and u. Before y, we add s to change its form from singular to plural. For example, ray becomes raise, pray becomes praise, boy becomes boys, etc. Rule number 4. Rule number 4 says that any noun ends with y and a consonant before y, then for changing it into singular form to plural form, we replace y with I and es after it. For example, cherry becomes cherries. Here one extra point is given which you need to understand. This point says that uncountable do not have a plural form. It is said because we can make plural of such type of noun to which we can count whether they are more or one or not. But when we cannot count the noun, then there is no matter of singular or plural. Point number 5. Point number 5 is same as point number 3. Point number 6 says if any noun ends with f or fe, Then for changing them into their plural form, we replace f or fe with v and add es after v. For example, let's take a noun wolf. So plural of wolf is wolves. Take another example, knife. Then plural of knife is knives. There are also some nouns which do not follow any above written rule while they are changing their form to plural. Such type of noun are called irregular nouns. For example, goose becomes geese, foot becomes feet, man becomes men, mouse becomes mice, tooth becomes teeth, and woman becomes women, and so on. Let us do exercise number 8. In this exercise, you need to fill in the blanks by writing the correct plural form of the nouns given in the brackets. It is based on the irregular, the nouns. Let us see question number 4. The white dash in bracket goose had pink legs. Then the answer will be the white geese had pink legs. I hope you understood how to solve this exercise. Rest you do by yourself. Let's see the second rule of irregular noun. For changing irregular form of singular form of irregular noun to their plural form, we add en into them. For example, child becomes children. Let's see rule number 3. There are also some nouns, they remain same when they are changed into their plural form. For example, deer remain deer, sheep remains sheep, cod remains cod, and fish remains fish. But when we are taking about the fish, it change itself in its plural form to fishes. When we refer to many types of fishes, let's go to the next page, which start with exercise number B. It is based on the rule number 2 and 3 of irregular nouns. Let's see question number 5. Her dash in brackets child loved jam biscuits. So the answer will be her children love jam biscuits. Rest you do by yourself. Let's see rule number 4. Some nouns ends with es or s. Such nouns refer to citizens of countries, and such nouns have the same singular and plural forms. For example, Japanese remains Japanese. Taiwanese remains Taiwanese. Swiss remains Swiss, and so on. Let's see exercise number C. If this exercise you fill the plural form of nouns based on the rule number 4, for your help there is a clue given in the bracket in each question. Let us do question number 2. Several dash in bracket J visited the factories in India. Here the clue is J. You need to find the noun from the box which starts with J. Yes, you are right, Japanese. So the answer will be several Japanese visited the factories in India. I hope you all understood. So please do the rest questions by yourself. Let's move to the rule number 5. There are some nouns which ends with IES. Such nouns have same singular and plural forms. For example, series remains series, spaces remain spaces. There is a special name for such nouns whose singular and plural forms are the same, and that special name is zero plurals. So, if someone asks you what is zero plural, then you can answer that such noun which singular and plural forms are same are called zero plurals. Let us move to the exercise number D. In this exercise, you have to circle the incorrect use of plural form of the noun in these sentences, and you have also rewrite the sentences with the correct plural form of noun. Let's see question number 1. Gooses are large birds which looks like ducks. Here the incorrect plural form is gooses. So you circle goose and the correct plural form is geese. So you rewrite the sentence with correct form. You will write geese are large birds which look like ducks. These questions you have to solve by yourself. Let's go to the next page and understand rule number 6. This rule says that there are some nouns which are always singular, such as mathematics, politics, furniture, news, knowledge, information, advice, cricketers, and fruit. The noun fruit change to its plural form when we are talking about different kinds of fruits. There are also some nouns which are always used in their plural form, like people, police, poultry, clothes, binoculars, pajamas, headphones, sunglasses, scissors, etc. Another point says that the names of the tools and clothing which are always used in plural, we use the pair or pairs of to refer to one or more of them. For example, I bought a pair of binoculars today, and Uncle Sumit has 4 pairs of shoes, etc. Let us see the exercise number E. In these exercises, you have to fill in the blanks correct of the nouns in from brackets. Let us see question number 1. I bought a dash in brackets pajamas today. Here you fill I bought a pair of pajamas today. Number 3. Dash in bracket mathematics is one of my favorite subjects. Here you fill mathematics is one of my favorite subjects. I hope you all understood the way to solve these exercises. Rest you will do by yourself. Let's move to the exercise number F. In this exercise, you have match column A with column B and also fill with the missing letters to complete the name of the noun. Let us see question number 2. Grandma lost her pair of dash. Now, see in column B, point number A is your answer and some letter are missing. The answer is spectacles. So you will fill letters PES respectively in the blanks to complete the answer. I hope you all understand the way for solving the exercise. Rest please do by yourself. Here the chapter ends. I hope you all understood each and everything. Meet you in the next video, and till then do the homework which will be sent by me on Tenno app. Till then, goodbye. Take care.